Something really neat happened today that then led me to remember something in the past. God had prodded me to give something to a friend of mine, to then for me to find out she was praying that she would receive something. And through this gift, she was able to get that. After she shared she got the package delivered, and we were both just thanking God. It made me realize just now, years ago when I first started my health journey, and the many supplements that I was being suggested to take, it was costing some money. When you're trying to get healthy, it's not always cheap. And when you are like me, trying to beat what was going on in my body, it was costing some money. And I was getting concerned about the costs and concerned about, can we afford this, all of that. And I did start worrying a little bit. And then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to pray. God, I prayed. I need to know if I need to go get a job on top of the part-time that I was doing to help cover these costs. And it was pretty specific in the sense of, please tell me if I'm supposed to get a job or not, because I don't want to waste my time looking for a job. I just didn't want to be wasteful with my time and ruminating on it and wondering. I just wanted to know the answer. And so I prayed about it. And what's interesting is this cool part. Within 14 days from the day I prayed, show me if I'm supposed to get a job or not. And if I'm not, that means I'm supposed to trust you to provide, Lord, is what I was assuming. And in the next 14 days, he gave me my answer. And what that answer was 9 meals offered to us in 14 days, 9 dinners. And it was the craziest thing. And it came through different people. So there was, I actually realized that this woman that I gave that gift to, that she received today, she was the first one that provided the answer from God. She came knocking on my door. She brought me these groceries. She was given some groceries and things that she couldn't use. I don't know if it was an abundance she received or what, but it was a huge Trader Joe grocery bag of really nice items that were gluten-free, dairy-free, all these specialty items. And those were specific things that I was able to eat at the time, because I was starting to have that certain limits of what I should consume and not consume so that my body could feel better. So that was meal number 1, a grocery bag full of gluten-free food. And when she knocked on the door, she says, I know you know somebody who could use this, because you know people in the neighborhood. Would you give that to somebody that could use it? And I didn't tell her it was us and that I had just prayed, but it was an answer directly to that prayer. So that was meal number 1. Actually, a couple meals were provided in that, but that was one. And then we had new neighbors. They said, hey, we want to have you over. We want to have a steak dinner and have you guys over. I'm like, steak? I didn't even pray for God to provide steak or food or anything like that. But it seemed like he was providing through food offers. And that was my concern. If we took money from our food budget, to go into this other thing, then the food is going to kind of be lacking. So this person offered us steak on the grill dinner. And he's a manager at a restaurant and a really good cook. So we weren't just offered a burger, we were offered the best, and by somebody that really knows how to cook well. So I was like, geez, Jesus. That's a pretty wonderful answer to prayer, to give us like a steak dinner on the grill by somebody that's very well versed with cooking, both he and his wife. And then another invite came in. I can't even remember the rest of them. And then we got, I think that week it was a case of peanut butter for my boys and I. In 2 weeks, 9 invitations, and some of them we had to turn down because they were overlaps of somebody else's invitation. And it just spoke so loudly to me of how God provided, and that he was saying to me, I got you covered, Renee. You don't need to go and get another job. Keep doing what you're doing now. Take care of your body, take care of your family, take care of your community. We got this. So I just wanted to share that of how, really, I'm just praising God today of how he provides in other people's lives or even our own, that when we pray, I just love how he answers. And I guess my encouragement to you is pray. Pray and ask God, what are you supposed to do? Or will you provide? Or how am I supposed to move forward in this? I don't know. I don't know what it is that you're supposed to pray about. But my encouragement to you is to reach out. The God who created you, who gave us his son as a sacrifice. By praying, we can just ask God to be part of our life. If you've never done that before, it's pretty easy. It's just, hey, Jesus, I believe in you. I want to learn about you. I would like you to lead my life and forgive my sins. And after I did that, I found situations and circumstances became easier to handle, easier to work through, because I had Jesus to comfort me in it, and I had Jesus to give me direction as well. So I just encourage you to give it a try, to ask him for that help that you may need, but also to make a commitment to follow him so that you can receive that help on an ongoing basis. Just a really cool day. Remember, we can be well even while ill.